Hi and welcome to this last episode of Talking Fertility for 2018. I can't believe it's nearly Christmas already, how the year has flown. And I've really enjoyed being with you every Monday morning, talking all things fertility for the whole of 2018. Now, you have to excuse me, my voice today. I have copped a Christmas cold, so bear with me. But today I'll be talking about Christmas and how you can make this one really enjoyable, even when you're struggling to conceive. Because talking from personal and professional experience, Christmas can be a difficult time when you are trying to fall pregnant. There's images of happy families, of babies, of children, of toys, all over our TV screens, all in the shops, full of toy sales and mums and bubs. When all that's on your Christmas list is a baby, these powerful images can be really difficult to deal with. And let's not forget those well-meaning relatives that casually ask, so when are you two going to have kids? I know I always found that one the most difficult to deal with. So today, as we head into Christmas, I thought I would give you 5 of my top tips, though I do have 6 with me today. So you'll be getting a bonus tip in there today. So 6 top tips that I found useful when we were struggling to fall pregnant, and what I now give to my patients to help them move into the silly season with their sanity intact and even a smile on their face. So first of all, when it comes to that dreaded question that we all don't want to hear, but is pretty much inevitable, I recommend you prepare your response in advance. Now, this one was a big one for me. When catching up with extended family, it is almost inevitable one of those well-meaning relatives will ask, so when are you going to have kids? Oh, sorry about that. Turning my phone off there. Now rings through my computer. Too much technology for me to deal with. So I'll just pop that off there actually, because I think silent is not working well enough. So yes, prepare your response in advance because it is inevitable that someone may ask when you're catching up with extended family you may not have seen all year. And I found that by preparing what I wanted to say in advance, it actually made me sail through the question a lot easier than I normally would have because I didn't have to think about the response. So I really didn't have to delve into that part of myself that I really didn't want to deal with that day. Goodness me, that didn't even turn off. So, I wasn't really delving into that part of me that I really didn't want to delve into that day. So if I had my response prepared in advance, it was just automatic and I sailed through the question. Now, whatever your response is, that's really personal for you. But an important thing to do is to agree on it with your partner. There's nothing worse than you perhaps saying, oh, we're not ready yet, whilst your partner's off, having a D&M with your great aunt about your difficulties. So whatever your response is, agree on it beforehand. And for us, look, we simply said we're trying. It was the truth. And it really helped politely avoid the question being asked again and indicated that it's something we really didn't want to talk about. So that's my number 1 tip that I found really helpful when we were struggling to fall pregnant. Now, secondly, really importantly, is to focus on all the good stuff that you have in your life. Infertility can be all-consuming. We can often focus so much on what we don't have that we forget to enjoy and appreciate the wonderful stuff that we do. Whether it's family and friends or your partner or even your fur baby. I know cuddles with my fur baby always helped and they still do. But really focus on all the loving influences that you already have in your life and cherish them and enjoy them this holiday season. And also your favorite activities. It doesn't have to be people. Write a list of all the things that you enjoy doing. Make sure you do more of them. And when you're feeling flat, pick one. I know top of my list is always being out in nature. Always makes a difference for me. Now, thirdly, remove yourself if you need. Be kind to yourself. If all the happy families get too much to deal with, remove yourself. Instead of hitting the shops, perhaps shop online. If you don't feel like going to that afternoon Christmas function with all your colleagues' families, go to the after-work drinks instead. Don't be afraid to admit that you're struggling. And don't force yourself into situations that you would rather avoid. Be gentle and kind to yourself this Christmas. And on that note of being kind to yourself, treat yourself. Whilst you're busy shopping for gifts for family and friends, be sure to include yourself in that gift giving. If there's a new dress you've been eyeing off or shoes, treat yourself. Choose something that will bring you joy and gift it to yourself. It doesn't need to be lavish or expensive, although it can be if you want it to be, but just something to recognize and appreciate you, just for you. And on that note as well, look after yourself from a health perspective as well. With the alcohol, chocolate and chips available in abundance this time of year, it can be tempting and even easy to drown your sorrows on a bottle of wine or a box of chocolates. Perhaps this may give you temporary reprieve, but it will only make you more miserable in the long run and take you further away from your goal as well. So stay on track with your health goals as much as you can. Focus on that positive outcome that you are going to achieve for next year. And remember, you are already carrying all the precious DNA that has the potential to become your future child. So the nourishing and the nurturing starts now. I've spoken with all my patients about their Christmas health plans and how they plan to stay on track. And overall, it's okay to indulge a little more. It is Christmas after all. But the most important ones to avoid this Christmas are the alcohol and the sugar. These will impact your fertility health the most. So enjoy that roast dinner or prawns and salads, as it may be in the hot Australian summer here. Although for my family, with my husband's family being from England, we do the roast dinner with all the trimmings, regardless whether it's 30 degrees here or not. So whatever it may be for you, for your Christmas lunch, enjoy that lovely Christmas lunch with your family or friends, but try to avoid too much alcohol, which is a sugar in itself. And then avoid the sugars, so the chocolates and the lollies and the desserts as much as possible. And if you do fall off the wagon, it does happen this time of year, don't beat yourself up and don't give up. Don't say, oh, well, I've had 2 chocolate lint balls today. I might as well just have the cake and the ice cream and the chocolates and the extra lollies as well, or maybe an extra serve of Pav. A friend of mine said that's like dropping your mobile phone and then jumping on it and stomping on it because, oh, well, you've dropped it. You might as well just smash it completely. That's not the case. A crack is just a crack. You can always get back on track. And my last extra tip is to find what you enjoy most about Christmas and really get into the spirit. For me, it's Christmas carols. I love them. Especially the boppy ones that I can sing and dance along to. When we were struggling to fall pregnant, it was the Mariah Carey Christmas CD. Now, it's super corny, I know, and I still have the actual CD, no streaming, no Spotify, the actual CD. But I'll pop that on and sing and dance along, sing as loudly as I wanted. It always gets me in the spirit. But if that's a bit super corny for you, I have another friend who loves baking. She loves making baked treats for everyone at Christmas time. So whatever it is for you, find that thing about Christmas that really lights you up and indulge. So I hope that gives you some ideas to help you enjoy this Christmas, regardless of where you are on your fertility journey. I've really enjoyed being with you for Talking Fertility throughout 2018. And I wanted to take this opportunity to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a wonderfully happy New Year. And if all you want in 2019 is to conceive and carry your healthy baby, I have something very exciting coming up for the new year. So do stay tuned for that. In the meantime, Be sure to download your free Your Fertile Pantry checklist. You can find it at tashajennings.com.au/checklist, where I outline the things that you may have in your pantry right now that might be harming your fertility health. Because what you have in your pantry right now is having a direct impact on your ability to conceive and carry your healthy baby. So grab your free Your Fertile Pantry checklist at tashajennings.com.au/checklist, where I give you some simple swaps you can make to start you on the right track to conceiving and carrying your healthy baby. Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you with some exciting news in 2019.